To achieve your goals on the football field requires a lot of hard work and good character. Edgar's Carter Budd is a player that strives to showcase both of those things whenever he can. For that, he's our athlete of the week. Isaac Dienison has more on for how Carter, it's also a family affair.
Some players just have that nose for the end zone. For Carter Budd, it's become one of his identities on the football field, scoring a career-high 5 touchdowns against rival Stratford in Week 2.
And I'm glad I was a big part of that success.
But his success goes further back. The senior now has 41 rushing scores since becoming a regular ball carrier his sophomore year. His first one came the year prior, and he still cherishes that opportunity.
Surreal because, growing up, you just kind of dream of stuff like that, scoring your first touchdown, and it was the first game of my freshman year. That's something, people don't forget.
Now, admittedly, scoring is a lot of what makes football football, but there's also a heavy emphasis on attitude and relationships, aspects of the game that coaches say Carter understands.
And we want guys that are consistent or that are persistent, that play the same all the time, are pretty level-headed, because now we know what we can expect from them. Week to week, day to day. Carter, he's pretty consistent. He's pretty level-headed.
Not to mention, he's now sharing the field with his younger brother, Maverick, just like how he got his start at Edgar, playing with his older brother, Madison.
Haven't yet until this year, with a two-year gap, but we never got to play in middle school or JV or anything like that. But yeah, it's kind of like, playing with Maddie, and you kind of have a one-up on everyone else because you've been growing up with each other for, 15, 16 years.
But as Edgar strives toward its goals, it will continue leaning on Carter and his leadership to get them there.
If you had a full team of, number 21s, how do you think you'd do?
We'd certainly be undefeated, no doubt about that.
In Edgar, Isaac Dienison, News 9 Sports.